Hey, thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, looks like we're looking at some red today. We got almost double-digit reds on a lot of these cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin's only down 4.47%. That's not that bad that it's taking a smaller hit. It's bringing BTC dominance up. That's why we're looking at 41.4% dominance on BTC. Ethereum looks like it's taking a pretty big hit. Right now we're coming in at 285, so it's down 12.66%. Ethereum's new. It's going to have days like this where it takes big hits. If you're into Ethereum and you believe in it and you think that Ethereum is going to be the supercomputer of the future and that all of these ICOs that are running on it, you have to look at this as an opportunity to be able to purchase at Ethereum on the cheap. I remember when Ethereum was $7 and $21. So with Ethereum having some all-time highs over $400 and us looking at a price of $285, that means right now is a good opportunity to pick some up at a nice cheap discount. So let's run through the market here real quick. We got Bitcoin coming in at $2,550. That's really not that bad, $2,550, considering that we've had an all-time high of $3,000. It's looking like a nice time to pick up some Bitcoin if you're looking at it at a slight discount. Bitcoin is probably going to be stagnant here pretty much for the next 6 weeks or so as we determine what ends up happening with the user-activated soft fork and, the SegWit 2X. But it's going to work itself out. And then once segregated witness comes on the Bitcoin network, we're going to have, lots and lots of growth. And these second tier applications are going to come online, and it's just going to increase worldwide mass adoption of it as Bitcoin has more functionality for the rest of the world to be able to, get interested in. So we got Ripple, they're coming in at 28.7 cents. We got Litecoin at $41.37. That's down 10%. It's down a little bit there from the $50 high that we've seen. At $41, it's really not that bad. I guess this is another opportunity, like with all of this red that we're seeing, that if you've been holding out, waiting to pick up some cryptocurrency, now might be one of the better times. Don't forget to do your own research and study the charts and, not buy anything that you don't understand. But, this, I'm looking to buy right now with these kinds of price drops. But I'm also in a really good mood because I just got back from vacation. So we got Ethereum Classic coming in at $20.54. We got NEM at 16.5 cents. We got Dash at $164. Those are right there on the line of double digits all the way down, between 10 and 11%. We got Monero coming in at $44.38. We got Zcash at $3.06. We got Steam at $1.82. And we got the Steam back dollar coming in at $1.65. That's really not that bad of a hit for them, the Steam back dollar. Got to get over to Steam. You got to pick those up for free when you can, right? There's nothing like free money. And if you're over there, don't forget to upvote my posts. I was under 1,400 when I went away this weekend, and now as I come back, it's about 1,450. And that's amazing to pick up 100 people over 2 days. It's really getting popular over there, and as I see my followers growing and everyone else's followers increasing, and the new payout system on Steemit, it really starts leading me to believe that Steemit could be one of the next social media platforms that makes it big, like Snapchat did and Twitter and everything. Because I'm real old school. I remember the days of MySpace. So what do we got here? Well, we got the Ethereum price and everything that's happening there. We got ICOs on top of ICOs happening. The network is getting really congested because of all of this. Everywhere you go, you're seeing withdrawal, delay messages, like on Coinbase and on a few of the other exchanges. Let me be the good guy. If you're gonna sit here and you're pro Ethereum, there's gonna be times of trouble and tribulation. You have to hold strong through these times and know that you got to pick them up when they're cheap like this. The smartest thing you can do is to be the smart one in the market and to outthink what everyone's thinking. If you really believe in these things and you think that it has a future, the cheaper you can pick it up at, the better. And, timing the market is always hard to do. That's why it's time in the market. And that's starting to become more and more obvious as you just look at the track record of pretty much any cryptocurrency that out there that that's been here for a little while, you can see that purchasing 6 months ago, you are making, decent profit by now. And that's how it is. You pick up on the lows whenever you see them come around, and you hold out, and you hold long, and you hold strong. So what else do we got? Well, we got MGT Capital Investment. They're going to start mining Ethereum Classic. This is more proof that these cryptocurrencies are getting mass adopted, that everyone sees that these are, this is the time to start investing. It's starting to pick up growth. Like I heard before, that this is a game of trying to get as much cryptocurrency as you can and hoard it as fast as you can, because when it becomes mass adopted, it's just going to explode across the world, and these prices are going to be huge, and it's going to be so much harder then to get it. So, that's why everyone's trying to get in now. You just got to get in, you got to get it fast, and you got to hold strong. And any way you can go about getting this cryptocurrency, that's what you got to do. Besides, illegal activities, I never recommend that, but like posting to Steam, clicking on faucets, using affiliation codes, things like that can help generate some extra money or free Steam, or, cryptocurrencies, without you actually having to take your USD and transfer it into Bitcoin and then go to an exchange and buy it. That's something you need to be looking forward to, because every little bit, even though it's only a small amount now, can be massive amounts in the future with how new most of these cryptocurrencies are, especially if you're, using a little bit of Bitcoin you receive here and there for free, and you take it to, Bittrex, and you're buying, some Pivx, or, some other some BAT token, or whatever else there is out there that people are saying is going to exponentially grow into the future. Because, as we got here, 2.6 thousand people reported ransomware attacks to the FBI in 2016, totaling $1.3 billion in, lost funds. Cyber security is important, and your money is also important. So when you start using cyber, like your phones and your computers at home, to hold your money, and it's not in a bank, you have to start taking the extra precautions to keep it safe, because nobody else is going to do it but you. That's why I'm always recommending hard wallets for your cryptocurrency. That's why I'm always saying never to keep it in an exchange. That's why I'm saying if you don't know the private keys to your your account, then you don't actually have your account. And you got to keep that stuff written down. You got to keep a couple copies of it backed up. This is your financial future, and it's not that you're protecting how much is in there. You got $500 in there, and it's really not that big of a deal. That's only a week's pay or something. But what is it in the future, and what would you be willing to do to protect it in the future? So we got, more on the scams. OneCoin, they claim that they have a license from Vietnam, and the government is coming out and saying that they have, that they're not on record as having a license, that they're not supporting them, that they're not, OneCoin is a scam. It's been a scam for a long time. Lots of people know it, and a lot of countries are cracking down on them. They're arresting people for it. They're, they're out actively pursuing the members that support this. So, it goes to show that not only is cryptocurrency adopting, but, as some of these scams are getting out of control and taking millions of dollars from, the public, and they complain to their governments about it, and the government starts becoming aware of everything that's happening, that they are stepping in. They are putting a stop to these things. They're not going to allow the Wild West to get so out of control that average everyday people are dumping their life savings in it, and it's getting sucked away. Yes, it's going to happen in the beginning, and it's going to happen on a small scale. But, as time goes on and more people are doing this, and there's more and more complaints, the government is going to have to step in and do something. And that's what you're seeing here. With the OneCoin thing, that all across the world, you can't find a government that's saying that this isn't a scam and not to participate and are actively doing something to shut it down. So, and the last little bit of scam news I got is at BitPay.org. There's a phishing email out there. BitPay is one of the ways that businesses are out there accepting cryptocurrency and, turning it into USD as form of payment. They got a phishing email scam going around. So, as always, you have to do your due diligence and keep your money safe, and, hard wallets, best way to go. That's always my recommendation. So if you like everything I got going on here on Bitcoin and Coffee, I need you to hit that subscribe button, because like I said, it's growing around here. These numbers are just getting, out of control. It seems like, when I start receiving the emails, it's hard to keep up. The comments, they're going and going. I can't really get to all of them in time, but this is also a side project for me, so I'm not like some of these people who can, devote 30, 40, 50 hours a week to this, I give you guys as much possible time as I can because I love doing this for you guys. I love providing my free help desk service. It makes me feel good about myself to know that I'm out there helping you guys avoid scams. So if you want to shoot me an email, it's eugeneforest20@gmail.com. It's a free help desk service for anybody out there who's watching, especially for the new people who are trying to figure out what's going on with cryptocurrency and, what kind of wallets, how to move your money around, what is an exchange, all that stuff. I'm not here for investment advice. Don't ask me what to buy. If I knew what to buy, I'd be a rich man myself, and I wouldn't have to be sitting here doing this to tell you guys what to buy. I'd be living in a mansion, swimming in a pool. And as always, there's a list of tools down below to try to help you navigate these cryptocurrency markets. I'm constantly trying to work on that list and update it, change it, add to it to make it better for you guys. So, just because you looked at it once doesn't mean you don't want to check it out again. I also have affiliation codes down there for HW Crypto Wallet. I think pretty much all hard wallets are hard to come by at this point in time. So they're saying to go ahead and pre-order one so you can get it faster. I mean, you guys got to do what you got to do to get yourself a hard wallet if you don't have one already. Paper wallets are just as good if you need to go about it that route, because these hard wallets are getting hard to come by. I got affiliation codes down there for Amazon to look to. I'm not even sure what they have out there anymore. And as always, there's donational address because I'm unsupported and I do this for you guys, the viewers. So remember, do everything to keep your Bitcoin safe.